It was a quiet morning in January 2026 in the Ousim area of Giza, Egypt. The day started as most days do near the local canal, calm, routine, and completely uneventful. A local man was walking along the dirt bank, totally absorbed in a phone call, until he was suddenly hit by a foul, overpowering odor. He traced the smell to a heavy sack discarded in the dirt. A thick swarm of insects buzzed around it. As he stepped closer, he saw exactly what had drawn them. Protruding from the burlap was half of a human head. As the investigation into the Giza Canal progressed, detectives traced the origins of this gruesome scene back to the inner workings of a single family. Wafaa was a 54-year-old widow who projected two very different faces to her neighborhood. Depending on the day, she was either the helpful, youthful mother of four, or the sharp-tongued aggressor who never backed down from a fight. Her daughter, Mai, mirrored this dominant personality.
Mai had recently married Ahmed, a young man working in waste management and recycling. But Ahmed had a problem. He was drowning in massive, insurmountable business debt. His younger business partner, a 32-year-old named Kareem, had fronted him a large sum of money. Kareem was now aggressively demanding it back, outright threatening to throw Ahmed in prison if he didn't pay up. Facing financial ruin, the family came up with a plan. Wafaa would invite Kareem over for lunch. Using her status as a respected elder in the community, she would negotiate with the younger man and buy Ahmed some much-needed time. It was a simple attempt to resolve a very common financial dispute. But that lunch invitation initiated a chain of immoral choices that the family could not undo. When Kareem walked through the door, the negotiation derailed. Instead of hashing out a payment plan, a mutual attraction formed between the 54-year-old Wafaa and the 32-year-old Kareem. Wafaa and Kareem began a secret, illicit affair right inside Mai and Ahmed's apartment. To make it happen, the young couple would routinely vacate their own home, quietly hoping that Wafaa's influence over Kareem would lead him to forgive the debt. It didn't work. Kareem quickly lost patience. After discovering that Ahmed was engaging in fraudulent business practices behind his back, he cornered his partner and threatened him with prison once again. Ahmed launched a counterattack. He revealed to Kareem that he had installed hidden cameras in the apartment's bedroom, capturing the entire affair on tape. He planned to use the footage to blackmail Kareem into forgiving the debt. When Kareem told Wafaa about the recordings, her reaction was chilling. Recognizing that Kareem's threats against her family would never stop, she chose a target. She didn't turn on the son-in-law who had secretly filmed her. She targeted Kareem. The family had moved past the stage of stalling for time. By targeting Kareem, they had collectively decided that murder was their final solution to the debt. The family mapped out an ambush. Ahmed told Kareem he was taking Mai out of town, ensuring the apartment would be entirely empty. Taking the bait, Wafaa called Kareem and lured him over for a secret rendezvous at 4 a.m. When Kareem arrived, he asked for a glass of water. Wafaa walked into the kitchen, grabbed a cup, and concealed a large butcher knife behind her back. She returned to the room and stabbed him repeatedly until he collapsed. Once she confirmed he was dead, Wafaa initiated a macabre cover-up. Using massive cooking vats normally reserved for weddings and catering events, she boiled Kareem's dismembered body parts for 3 solid hours. This diagram illustrates why Wafaa's forensic assumptions were incorrect. While she believed the boiling water would destroy his DNA, bone marrow and deep tissue actually retain genetic markers, even when subjected to extreme surface heat. Ahmed then utilized his background in waste management. He packed the remains into heavy sacks filled with sawdust, a material he knew would absorb blood and mask the odor of decay. To finish the job, they filled the halved skull with cement to keep it submerged. Ahmed then loaded the sacks onto a motorized work tricycle and distributed them across multiple dump sites throughout the city. In the span of a single night, this family converted their everyday domestic resources, cooking vats, sawdust, and waste recycling logistics, into a calculated system designed to erase a human being. The elaborate cleanup effort began to unravel when Kareem's mother walked into a police station to report her son missing. She provided detectives with a tip that definitively linked her son's disappearance to Wafaa.
She also noted the bitter financial dispute Karim had been having with Ahmed. The police quickly moved in, and the killers reacted in opposite ways. Ahmed collapsed under the pressure of the interrogation, descending into a panic. Wafaa sat perfectly still, remaining calm and showing no remorse for what she had done. The investigation concluded when forensic analysts extracted a DNA match from the remains found in the canal. Faced with this scientific proof, the family delivered full confessions. Ahmed's debts went unpaid, Mai's family was destroyed, and Wafaa exchanged her life for an act of vengeance. The compounding of these hidden choices led to the complete destruction of everyone involved.